Hello, my name is Christian Bergamaschi, and I am doing a short video as proof of the virtual tour that I will be completing at the Acropolis Museum. I'm going to try to do a little bit of narration the best I can, but still my paper is going to be adequate with words and whatnot because I feel like I can explain it better on paper than I could through narration, but I will give it a shot. So this is the first, let me go back real quick, the interior of the Acropolis Museum. And I guess starting here, I don't know if you can see that. Cool. So first thing that really gets my eye is like, it is beautiful. I mean, I don't know if that's really glass or what it is on the ground, but it is absolutely stunning. And it's kind of, I guess, strange, but it works, like the way that it looks modern, but they have all these like old artistic style in there. I just think that's really cool. So first thing that I'm seeing is, it looked like rocks to me, like a rock right there. Get a little bit closer to it possibly. Wondering if that's just part of like a ancient Greek like cathedral or something like that. Maybe like part of the Parthenon. I don't know if I can even read this. You can see. Yeah, I'm unable to read that. But just looking at this, I guess this is like, remember we were looking at, or I was looking through the PowerPoints and saying how the Greeks were pretty focused on naturalism and how they wanted to show the human figure, and I guess that's what they're doing in this. And it's just crazy to me that somebody is able to carve that into a piece of rock or stone, but I think this is marble. But just how uniform it is, it's absolutely beautiful. All right, moving on. Looks like it's kind of just the same bit. Keep going. If I can zoom out a little bit. It's like a lot of repeating design there. Same thing with I guess the people that we were seeing. There's like 5 people that all look the same, and then this one has just 3 little ornate pieces carved out in the marble. So this is more of that, as you could say, like naturalism or humanism that you see in ancient Greece. This is definitely marble that this is carved out of, and just the way that they're able to make it look like this piece of marble is somehow soft and flowy with like this robe is unbelievable. It's super, super cool. All right, keep on moving on here. Going down the way, it's just more sculpture, more people. This one's cool. Go look at that. Small sanctuaries in the slopes of the Acropolis is what that says. Ooh, okay. Moving on to the vases. Vase painting was a huge thing back in ancient Greece. I remember reading in the PowerPoint how it was red clay, but they somehow managed to stain it black. You can see that one pretty good in this. How it's like the red clay and then this black staining right here in the middle. These also had human figures on them as well, but I can't really see that one too well. I also know that they were able to flip it, so they were able to have like the red clay actually be black, and then the figures and whatever they were trying to put on the vase itself were actually red, so it was kind of backwards, I guess you could say. But this is like pretty standard. Look into this, like red clay, black staining on that one for sure. All right, moving on. Keep going down. More vases. And that is what I was just talking about. How they're able to reverse the process and have it like predominantly black looking clay there. And then they had the red clay coming through. So it was flipped from this. You see how like the black figurines are on that and the red clay is in the background. And keep going through here. Bear with me, it's a little bit hard to, I guess, maneuver through this virtual tour. I wish I was able to just go there. I feel like that'd be a whole lot easier. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know. Keep going. A couple sculptures here. Oh, let me see those. There's just more. These aren't necessarily life-size, these sculptures in the middle of the hall here, but just the same emphasis on like naturalism and humanism, how trying to make the marble figures and the sculptures themselves look real. I'm trying my best to be able to look at that. Yeah. All right, keep on trucking away here. If I can go through here. And just so much rock, so much carving, sculpture. Keep going. I can go to that. Whoa. Just same thing, the sculpture and the marbling looking soft. How they're able to carve out like folds and linen is just nuts to me. All right, see if we can go up these stairs. Let's go. Am I able to get closer to that? I don't know. Ooh, we can go over here maybe. No, maybe we'll just continue on and go to the Acropolis Museum itself. I guess this is maybe the upstairs part. I don't know. It's a centaur overcoming something. That's very interesting. Again, I'm just in awe just how somebody's able to do that, carving out of a piece of marble. It's just insane. Keep looking here. Centaur attacking a lapith or something like that. Yeah, centaur attacking a lapith. That was 748. Insane how well preserved that is. Keep on going. It's just so cool. Like I know I said it in the beginning, but like how the museum itself looks modern, but they have like all of these old things, like the year 748. It was just absolutely stunning. I'm gonna try to go to the discus thrower if I can see him. That's what I planned on doing. I guess these are all like the sculptures there. And these are all life-size. That was their main point when they were trying to do naturalism. They were trying to make them look like actual people. That one is cool. The guy looks like he's holding a baby cow on his back. It's interesting. And this is the Critias boy. It's probably one of the most popular pieces from that time period. It's kind of hard to tell like the actual size of it, not being there in person. Maybe it is life size of just a little boy, maybe, I don't know, but see the hair looks real, the muscles on the legs look pretty real, the eyes, the nose, like it doesn't look like they're exaggerating anything. It just looks like a normal human body, I guess. What else we got? Man, I'm having some trouble navigating this, I'm sorry. keep going. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna cut the video off because I feel like I've been talking for a while.